there, I'm Steve, and welcome to Jamsinentertainment. I just got back from seeing the New Mutants, and it's different. Definitely different for a comic book movie. So the premise is around these 5 teenagers in this facility with this one doctor, and it focuses around this one girl named Danielle Moonstar. Each of these kids have their own special power, and some of them are really cool. Some of them are a little too obvious. Is it a spoiler to say that Maisie Williams plays the wolf? I don't know if they just did that as an in-joke, or is it like, oh, this is the obvious casting. Just get Maisie Williams to play the wolf. There's the kid from Stranger Things. They don't really explain his power. I think it's super speed, but he flies and I don't know. I think it's super speed. It looks like super speed. Roberto, he's basically the Inferno, or the Human Torch. He's just not. I'm not familiar with Fantastic Four, but he's not that character. Roberto is a completely different person who has the same ability, at least to my knowledge, as the Human Torch. And then there's Ileana, who has the coolest ability. She has some kind of magic where she can put on armor, kind of like Thor, but she's not Asgardian. And for whatever reason, it's only her right arm that she can call armor to, and a sword comes out as well. It's really, really cool. And Danielle Moonstar has the ability to bring forth your fears and use them against you. It's kind of like Stryker's son, who can show you any reality you want. Well, any reality he wants. This, she doesn't have control over. Not yet. And it's just your fears. It's not realities. And the whole story resolves around the fact that Danielle has to conquer her fears. Yeah, it just doesn't. The movie doesn't do a good job of get to know these characters, especially the main character. You're supposed to sympathize with her and be on her side, but they do show little of letting us get to know Danny. They actually call her Danny. Letting us get to know Danny, you don't really feel anything. I think, okay, so this movie is really played up like a horror story, and they focus more on that, like what's going on here, than focusing on the characters. And they needed a more healthy balance. They only like dip their toe into each of these characters and who they are and why they're there. I would have liked more character arcs. You don't really see that. You see Roberto's kind of like the obnoxious kid, but he's not really. He does have a heart of gold. And Ileana is like the mean kid, but again, she has a heart of gold. I mean, they don't really explore these characters. I really wish they would have explored these characters. I won't get into it, but I was surprised at what this actually does tie into. That's what's interesting about this New Mutants, and that's what's going to keep me coming back for the next one, because I want to see where they take this. And I hope they expand on the characters more in the next one if they do make another one. Those are my thoughts on New Mutants. I'll probably get it on Blu-ray. If there are other movies that get made as sequels to it, or even prequels, because we live in a world where they could definitely make a prequel before they move on with sequels. What a weird world we live in. Anyway, if more movies get made and they have a collector's pack, I'll probably get that before I'll get this by itself on Blu-ray. I'll get like the Blu-ray combo pack. Let me know your thoughts on New Mutants in the comments below. And what would you like to see going forward with the Marvel Universe in general? Because this movie, I don't know the full story behind it. That's why I didn't go into like the making of this movie, because I just know that this movie's been postponed. And that it is a Fox movie. It even opens with the Fox, intro. And it's been postponed for like 2 or 3 years. I don't know if they're just putting it out there because, like, well, we have this movie, why don't we just put it out there? Or if they actually want to go forward with the New Mutants. I am interested in seeing where they go with the New Mutants if they do. They should have done a better job of letting us get to know these characters. Stay tuned for Crimson Tide. I'm on vacation. I've been taking it pretty lazy. The podcast is up and the podcast is edited and ready to upload Friday night into Saturday morning. It's me and Sam. We're talking our top 5 video games, so look forward to that on Saturday. But look forward to Crimson Tide later today. It'll be out there because I did promise you 2 movie reviews this Thursday. If you like what you saw, like it. If you think other people like it, share it. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching and live your imagination.